What's happening, fam? L.A.R movement still moving. Book entitled Lessons from a Non-Custodial Father. Amazon Kindle Create Space. Link will be in the description box below. Benefiting off of black male stereotypes. Now, there is no, it's a consensus that everybody knows this in the black community. Who has it harder in the struggle Olympics? Do black men have it harder or black women? Black men. We the ones getting killed most of the time. You can't tell me because you had a hard time because you don't like your hair because of TV that equals me getting shot. Who has a harder time getting hired? Black men. Who has a more difficult time being in this society trying to find peace? Black men or black women? Black men. So, but we never talk about people benefiting off of all of the strife that's aimed at black men. You see, why brothers can't get jobs? Because people of other races and genders have stereotypes of black men. And they benefit on using those stereotypes for their advantage to sabotage our lives. Like, this is how guys get locked up. They're driving in the car, might be a nice car. It's got to be a drug dealer, Jim. Pull him over for BMW. BWM. Driving, black man driving, whatever. Driving while black. There you go. You get pulled over for driving while black. They start a fight with you because they figure if they start a fight with you, you can go to jail and you can get a significant amount of time. And they maybe could get a promotion or a raise. And it's not like they don't do it to other races of men, but let's be honest, when you get in the courthouse, judges see everybody else's humanity because everybody else isn't looked at as the boogeyman like us. So, do white guys cuss out cops all the fucking time? Do they get in fights with cops all the fucking time? Do they go to jail for that shit? No. Do they get felonies and sentenced for that? No. George Zimmerman ain't even white. Think about that. He didn't have a felony for fighting a cop. Think about that. Just think about it, Yeah, I know the family connection. But the same thing that goes in a place when we talk about, how can I say this? College. You trying to get in higher education. Yeah, you smart. But if you don't play no sports and you ain't a genius, you gonna have problems. If you don't score a 30,000 on your SAT, thinking, you're not from the right school, right system. A 3.5 is good, but there are these kids from this other school that seems to be harder than your school who may average at 3.1. We'll take that over you because you might have cheated or been dealing drugs or something like that. We just can't. So they talk about affirmative action, but that's like a reverse way of affirmative action. People use those stereotypes to benefit themselves. Sisters, y'all do the same thing. When brothers go in life, get hired for jobs, y'all will hire other women. Cool. Y'all won't necessarily hire black men in particular. And other businesses won't hire black men. He's a straight heterosexual black man who's smart. He's gonna intimidate the clients because black people intimidate the clients. He's gonna come in here, and it's cool if I watch Kobe Bryant dunk on somebody and make the face, but he's gonna be in the boardroom slam dunking presentations on PowerPoint, like and that's the deal, bitch. Yes, So let's hire somebody who's a little bit more palatable. So, and everybody's coming together. And then the shit don't work too well, so we need a black guy. Sometimes he's the token black guy. Yeah. But the reason he's the token black guy is normally because that's who they siphon ideas from. but he's the stereotypical black guy. So the stereotype is he's the token guy. So his opinions are marginalized when it's time to get credit, you know, because everybody else benefits off of his ideas. And it's everybody else is a genius, you know. Oh, yeah, James over there told us to do X, Y, and Z, but, well, no, me and James talked about it. I was really the brains behind this. James had really nothing to do with it. I just bounced the ideas off of him. Come on now, he's the token black guy. So, you know, plenty of times you heard people say this, you know, people get promotions over people who've been in companies for years and they've done a lot of things, but can't be a manager, can't be a president, can't be a vice president. Even if you made all of the proper moves and maneuvers and had the numbers to back it up with your production, just no, he doesn't just fit the position, you know, because of stereotypes. And, you know, the same thing in the legal system as far as custody, family court, you know, crime when it comes to sentencing. But family court, you know, it, it benefits, black women benefit from the boogeyman stereotype where he yelled at that child. Oh my God, this black guy was probably gonna spear his son like Ray Lewis and stand over him and do the ah yeah son, don't you ever motherfucking put extra milk in your cereal. They benefit custody to the woman. This kid can't be clotheslining people thinking he's Ray Lewis. No, we can't have that. We're gonna destroy these children. It's a benefit. You know, same thing. You know, with customer service and messing with people in public. You know, you purposely treat people bad. You know, they walk into business and people, are your pants sagging? What the fuck did you just ask me? I'm sitting in a chair. He's not gonna tip. I'm gonna be an asshole to him. You know, and you know what? We're gonna serve these customers because we're gonna hurry up to them. We're gonna take you all day because we know you're here to cause trouble. You're not gonna tip. You know, I'm not gonna treat you like anything because you're just a black guy. You know, so you know, let these people who walked in 20 minutes after you, they'll get their food before you because you know they're more important than you. People benefit from the black male stereotypes. Um, uh, and one of the things is the insulting and thinking there is no response. I remember being at work, and I don't say where I work, but I remember this particular time I was younger, and I had a polo shirt on. And you know, we don't have to tuck it in, you know, but I had a polo shirt on and some jeans. And this black woman walked up to me, assuming that because I had a polo, because the shirt was just not tucked in, he must be sagging his jeans. So she walks up behind me and grabs my fucking pants and tries to pull them up and down. Like, you need to stop sagging. And if it was a dude, I would have punched the bitch. And she was like, she was in management at the time. And then it dawned on her, oh, he has a belt and his jeans fit. And even the people that are supervisors and managers with it and all the employees were looking at her like, you disrespectful old bitch. But she was benefiting on, if I would have responded to her, then I would have got fired. So I just looked at her like she was retarded, and I cussed her out later. I was like, you an asshole. I was just, I thought you was, what the fuck you mean? You thought wrong. So people don't want to talk about stuff like that, but it's the truth. Like, people put these stereotypes out here, and they use them to their advantage, and in business also, you know, that's why some businesses can't get off the ground, because if a black man has a business, you know, obviously he ain't gonna run it right and it's all messed up. So you as a customer, you get to come in and just be a dick, you know, and you're not being a dick because you're just a dick. No, you're being a dick because he's a black man, so he got to be on shuffle. It's $10 for that. It ain't got to be $10. It's $7.50. But somebody can charge you 15 and they overcharge you for the same thing, but it's not a black man's business, so you respect it. So you wind up getting overcharged with respect and getting treated fairly and disrespecting the black man's business. But this is part of people benefiting, and other business owners who are not black love it because they know y'all gonna pay $5 for a hot dog that y'all would complain for a brother who charged $2.50 for the same hot dog. You know what I'm saying? They love it. And people benefit off of these stereotypes and all this hatred all the time. So I'm out. Peace.